this is my first win against Vanquish Soul without the abuse of hand traps, Maxia and Ash Blossom. I think it really shows what Sky Strikers can do against Vanquish Soul, although I think that he may have been playing too conservatively on his turn and too aggressively sometimes. I'm not quite sure how to explain it. Like, I've only gone back into this game in the past few weeks, so like I didn't even know Vanquish Soul existed. I stopped playing back when Diamond just came out, so Master wasn't even a thing. Quite a long time ago. But I'll show you what I mean by he plays too conservatively. Speed this up. So this amount of recursion in a modern game is just so ridiculous. I really want to make a video talking about all of these aspects. But that's something I feel like I would have to actually write it down, and I don't want to sound not off the cuff. I just don't like that. But yeah, there's a lot that I can say about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially in a best of one format, like how it really ruins the triangle of like control deck, aggro deck, and combo deck. You know it because it's a best of one. The entire formula is just messed up. But like, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about here, because he's using this ability to draw cards instead of burning me, and I think if he was burning me, he would have won. And he was trying to get too much value, and these cards are just ridiculous. Like, these effects, just to reveal things, you can do this crap. And then like this guy, insane, just for revealing things, revealing one earth, immune to everything but battle damage. That's just, how does that make any sense? Well, in kaijus, but just to reveal a card in your hand, he's unaffected by everything. And he's a special summon that can be done like at almost any point. Absolutely insane. Completely overpowered. And it might look like I'm losing because of his card advantage, but I plan these things out because I know that if I can like stall, like, sometimes you need to go hard with Sky Strikers, and sometimes you need to stall a little bit until you can set up the multi-roll and make sure the multi-roll goes off. And that's what I've done. Now, I know multi-roll is going to just start going off like crazy. And it's time for the multi-roll to shine. And that's what I've been waiting for. And if you can get to that point, and I'm only running one multi-roll and one of the field spell because there's no deck space for two, because I like to go second. If I was going first, I would run Iron Imperial Wall and two of each multi-roll and not the kaijus, because the Imperial Iron Wall is the only stun card that I would run, but it's not. I don't even consider it stun. It's protection for me. Because all these cards just want to ban it. All these decks just want to banish everything all the time now. It's not something I ran a year ago. But now I'm like, ugh, I kind of want to do it, but I really like going second with Sky Strikers. I mean, it makes sense. I like going second to begin with. I like the extra card. I like being able to counter things. What really sucks is that like a best of one going first, you really shouldn't be able to activate Ash or Called By on your first turn. And I think if they did that, if it wasn't allowed to be used on the first turn of a game, this game would be so much more balanced, and it would be open to so many more decks being viable. But because the turn player can use Ash and Called By, you just get screwed going second, even though you're already at a disadvantage going second. Basically, I think that Called By and Ash should be banned in a best of one over Maxi. Hot take. But it just makes sense. Then at least at that point, like, if you're going second, you know you can drop Maxi unless they have Crossout, which is limited to 1. Fine. I mean, that's a little sacky then at that point, like really sacky, but we can discuss that later. And then if they drop Maxi after they took their turn, well, that sucks, but at least you had an extra draw to get into your Crossout. And then Crossout, like, you also have to be running the card in your deck, so maybe you could just make Crossout be at 3 and ban Ash and Maxi. I mean, Called By.